You are buying a 330,000 home in Texas. Sounds manageable. Let's run the real numbers. Mortgage, $1,900 a month. Property taxes, $600 a month. Insurance, $410 a month. HOA, $250. PMI, if you're under 20% there, another $110. Total, $32.70 every single month on a home that most people think of as affordable. And to qualify for that payment, you need a household income above $125,000 a year. The average Texas family earns $67,000. That is the gap I'm breaking down today. Again, my name is Joseph. I'm a Texas realtor, and this is the number your lender wouldn't show you until it's too late. And I'm going to explain all of that in this video. I'm going to be straight with you. The real estate industry does buyers a disservice when we talk about affordability in vague terms. Prices are high, it's a tough market, and we move on. What does that actually mean for you? Sitting in Texas right now trying to figure out if buying makes sense? That is what this video answers. Here is exactly what we are covering. First, what has actually happened to Texas home prices relative to income, the real data, no headlines, actual numbers. Second, the full monthly PITI breakdown, principal, interest, taxes, insurance, HOA and PMI, city by city across Texas. So you walk out of this video knowing the real numbers, not the number your lender puts on the flyer. Third thing is the income gap, what you actually need to earn versus what Texas residents actually make. This is the slide most realtors skip. I am not skipping it today. And fourth thing here is the strategies, because real buyers are closing deals in this market right now. I will show you exactly how. If you're buying, selling, or investing in Texas, you need the next 10 minutes to listen to this video, and let's get into it. I'm going to break this thing down into section by section. Section 1 is the affordability reality, and when I'm talking about the affordability reality, let me start with how we got here, because context matters. In 2019, the median Texas home price was around $235,000. By 2023, 4 years later, it hit $330,000. That is a 40% increase in 4 years. And unlike most economic cycles where prices pull back after a spike, these prices have held. As of early 2026, the statewide median is still sitting right around $330,000 to $334,000. Some correction in Austin from its peak, but statewide prices are still near the top. Now, here is the number I want you to sit with. Economists measure affordability by comparing prices to income. Historically, the balanced market benchmark is a home priced at 3 to 3.5 times the median annual household income. Texas median household income approximately $67,000 a year, 3.5 times that, $234,500. That is where a balanced Texas market will price. The actual median, $330,000, nearly 5 times the median income, and economy have not confirmed. Even if mortgage drops to zero completely, free money, Texas homes will still be unaffordable relative to what local families earn. The price to income gap is that stretch. And here is the supply side, and it makes things worse. According to Texas Houses 2026 gap report, there are only 26 affordable homes for every 100 households that need one in Texas. The national average is a crisis, is 35%. We are below what is required. And I'm breaking this down by city. City number 1 is Dallas Fort Worth. 18 affordable homes per 100 households, ranked number 4 worst in the nation. Houston, 7 per 100, ranked number 3 worst in the nation. That is the market you are buying and selling right there. And now I'm going to show you exactly what it costs in real dollars every month. Section 2 here is the full PITI breakdown, city by city, so that you understand clearly. And PITI again stands for principal, interest, taxes, insurance, the 4 components that make up your real mortgage payment. In Texas, I add 2 more: HOA fees, and extremely common in Texas suburbs, and PMI, private mortgage insurance, if you're putting down less than 20%. I'm running all 4 cities at the same assumptions. 10% down, 30 years fixed at 6.7%, Same buyer profile, different city. And here is the breakdown. San Antonio, median home price in San Antonio is $295,000. Principal and interest, $1,716. Property tax, 2.15%, which is $529 a month. Homeowners insurance, $410. HOA, $200, and PMI, $110 a month. Total, $2,965. Nearly $1,000 a month on the most affordable major Texas city. Houston, median home price in Houston, Texas is $335,000. Principal and interest, $1,948. Property tax, 2.2%, which is $614 a month. Homeowner insurance, $410 a month. HOA, $250, and PMI, $110. Total, $3447 a month. Dallas Fort Worth, median home price, $380,000. Principal and interest, $2210. Property tax, 2.22%, which is $703 a month. Homeowners insurance, $410 a month. HOA, $300, and PMI, $130. Total, $3763 a month. Austin, Texas, median home is $490,000. And here is a breakdown. Principal and interest, $2,850. Property tax, which is 2.07%, will be $845 a month. Homeowners insurance, $410. HOA, $300, and PMI, $183. Total, $4588 a month. $4,588 every month on the median Austin home. Not a luxury property, the middle of the market. And the question that follows every one of these numbers is, what do you need to earn to actually afford them? That is what I'm showing you next in this video. Real quick, if these numbers are giving you clarity you have never had before, hit that like button right now. It takes 2 seconds and it helps me reach more Texas buyers before they go under contract without this information. Okay, the income gap, this is where it gets real, and let me break it down. Section 3 here is the income gap and how much you need to earn to qualify for this type of homes in different cities in Texas. Here's how lenders look at affordability. The standard rule, your total monthly PITI should not exceed 28% of your gross monthly income. Working backward from our numbers, here's what you need to earn. San Antonio at $2,965 a month, PITI you need $127,000 a year. Houston, $3,347 a month, PITI you need $143,000 a year. Dallas, $3,763 a month, PITI you need $161,000 a year. Austin, $4,588 a month, you need $196,000 a year to qualify. Now, here's the gap. What do residents in those cities actually earn? San Antonio median income, $60,000, and the gap is 67. Short. Houston median, $75,000, and you're earning $68,000. Dallas median income, $78,000, and you're short with $83,000. Austin median income, $100,000, and you're earning $96,000. In every single major Texas city, the income required to comfortably afford a median price home is significantly higher than what the median household earns. Not slightly, but significantly. So the question everybody asks is, when do prices come back down? Here is my honest answer. And this is where I give you the investor perspective, not the sales speech. Prices are unlikely to drop 20, 30, 40% back to 2019 level. And here's why. One, the rate lock-in effect. Hundreds of thousands of Texas homeowners are sitting on 2.5% to 3.5% pandemic era mortgage rate. Trading that for 6.7% could naturally double their payment on the same price home, so they are not selling. That suppresses the inventory that will normally trigger a correction. Two, Texas is still growing. Migration has slowed from the pandemic peak, but people are still moving here. The Texas Real Estate Research Center confirmed in February 2020 that demand, especially in Houston and DFW, continues to outpace supply at affordable price points. Three, construction costs haven't dropped. Labor, land, materials, none of it is back to 2019 level. New construction set a price floor. If it costs $300,000 to build a basic Texas home, existing home in that market can't sustainably drop far below that number without builders stopping construction entirely, which tightens supply further. The conclusion I draw as both a realtor and an investor, this is This affordability environment is the operating reality for the foreseeable future. The buyers who win aren't waiting for a crash that the structural data doesn't support. They are making smart, calculated moves within the market that actually exists. And I want to show you exactly what those moves look like. Section 4 here is what smart Texas buyers are doing right now, given the same housing market condition we are in now. Let me give you 4 strategies the buyers closing deals in this Texas market are using right now. Strategy number 1 is they target the right city for their budget. San Antonio has the tightest price to income ratio of our 4 major markets right now. $295,000 median, the lowest property tax rate of the 4, and a growing job market. If you have flexibility on where in Texas you land, San Antonio deserves a serious look before Austin or Dallas. Strategy number 2, they negotiate rate buy downs, not price cuts. In today's Texas market, I'm negotiating sellers' concessions that go towards buying down the buyer's mortgage rate at closing. A 9,000 sellers credit towards a rate buyer can drop your rate by a full point over the life of the loan. On a $330,000 home, dropping from 6.7 to 5.7, saves you over $200 a month. That is through a monthly saving built into your deal before you ever move it. Strategy number 3 here is they look at new construction builder incentives. Texas builders right now need to move inventory. I have gotten my buyers into new construction deals with builder funded rate buy that at 4.99%. When the market rate was 6.7%, that is not a rounding error. That is a payment that is hundreds of dollars lower every single month. And builders are also offering closing cost packages, appliance credit, and extended rate locks. This market rewards the buyer who knows where to look. Strategy number 4 here is they run the full number before they fall in love with a property. This one sounds simple. Almost no buyers do it. They fall in love with a home, go under contract, and then discover the full PITI is $600 more per month than they planned for. But then they are emotionally committed and financially exposed. I run the complete PITI, including the insurance code and the specific county tax rate, before my clients make an offer, not after. These strategies share one thing in common. They require someone in your corner who understands this market at a number by number level, not a realtor who unlocks doors and writes offers. A realtor who works as your financial partner, who protects your budget, fight for every concession, and tell you the honest truth about what a specific property actually costs before you commit. That is how I work. It has always been how I work, and that is the standard my clients deserve. If this video resonates with you, please, again, hit the like and subscribe button, turn on the notification so that you'll be the first to watch the next video. Here's what we covered today. The numbers that matter. Texas home prices jumped 40% since 2019. Median is sitting around $330,000 statewide. Full monthly cost run from $29.65 in San Antonio to $45.88 in Austin, with property taxes alone adding $500 to $850 every month on top of your mortgage. The income gap is real. In every major Texas city, you need to earn $40,000 to $96,000 more than the median resident earns to comfortably qualify. And the price crash back to 2019 never. The structural data does not support it. But smart buyers are closing every single day with the right strategy, the right market knowledge, and the right advisor. That is the game. And now you know how it is played. Again, reach out, let's connect, and I will be here to represent you every step of the way. If this video gave you numbers you've never seen laid out like this before, share it, text it to someone buying in Texas, post it. This information changes decision, and it needs to reach people before they go under contract. Without it, subscribe. I drop Texas real estate content every week. Real data, real numbers, real strategies, no hype. And if you're ready to buy, sell, or invest in Texas, and you want someone who runs every number with you the way I just did in this video, reach out and I'll be here to represent you every step of the way.